Hi everyone, welcome to my video. My name is Mohammed Azam Badr and I am an AWS Certified Solutions Architect. And in today's video, I'm going to show you what is Amazon Elastic File System and how we can use this Elastic File System to store our file data in AWS Cloud. I have two parts in this video. The first part is a theoretical part and the second part is a demo where I would provision an Elastic file system and then I would mount that file system with an EC2 instance. So let us get started. The first thing is, what is Amazon Elastic File System? Amazon Elastic File System is a simple, scalable, fully managed Elastic NFS file system for using with AWS Cloud Services and on-premises resources. It is actually NFS mean network file system where you can connect to or access a file data with different EC2 instances at the same time. It grows and shrinks automatically as you add and remove files. It means you don't have to provision any storage yourself. It is automatically taken care of. And Amazon EFS is only used with Linux instances. For Windows instances, Amazon have one other services called Amazon FSx. This is actually a shared file system where multiple EC2 instances can access common file data simultaneously. It means you have one file data and you can attach maybe 10, 100, 200 EC2 instances to that file system. And data is stored in a region across multiple availability zones for high availability and durability. And you can access file systems from the same availability zones, from different availability zones, from different regions, and from different VPCs. And you can also access this file system by using VPC peering from different account. And you can also access this file system from your on-premises instances, from on-premises computer sources by using AWS Direct Connect and VPN. And now it is very important. You must know what is difference between Elastic File System, S3 and EBS. In short, EFS is a file storage where you store your file data in AWS Cloud, while S3 is an object storage and EBS is a block storage. If you remember, I told you EFS provides traditional file system structure where you can access this file data via NFS Volume 4 protocol. It means if you need a file system structure with your web applications or your computer sources, you must use Elastic File System. While on the other side, S3 is an object storage platform that uses a simple API for storing and accessing data. You must understand this difference because each AWS service serves a specific purpose, and you must understand the difference between these two storage type. And the third one is EBS, which is Elastic Block Storage service, which provides direct access from a single Amazon EC2 instance to a dedicated storage volume, and you cannot attach one EBS volume with more than one EC2 instances. It means EBS, when you provision an EC2 instance in AWS, you attach Elastic Block Storage volume with that one, and that is only attached with one EC2 instance, and you cannot attach that EC2 instance with any other EC2 instance. And now I show you one simple diagram which explain this thing in more detail. Here on the bottom I have one file system, and this file system is connected in 3 availability zones in 3 subnets with 4 different computer sources through a network interface, and each subnet have its own mount target. And this is the main purpose of Elastic File System, where you can attach multiple EC2 instances with a single file system at the same time. Now I'm going to show you a demo how we can provision this elastic file system. Here I am in AWS console and I am going to provision this EFS system in London region, and I check is right now I am in London region. I go to services, go to storage and click on EFS. Now click on create file system. I'm going to name this new file system. Going to keep this default VPC, and here you can create right now with default settings, but I'm going to show you if you want to customize these settings. Go down. You can enable automatic backups. I'm not going to do that. And actually this elastic file system is stored in Amazon S3, and it also has lifecycle management where you can provision this lifecycle rules to move data with one storage class to different storage class. I'm going to keep this default, and here is a performance mode, either general purpose, max IO, input outputs, bursting, provisions. I'm going to keep these defaults, and here is encryption, enable encryption of data at rest. I'm going to uncheck this, and now next. These are actually your VPC, which is default, and these are mount targets. Is by default is going to create 3 mount targets, but for demo purpose I'm going to only create 1 mount target, and I am going to remove other 2. And this elastic file system is going to create a security group in this subnet, and I have to come back later on because right now I cannot edit this security group, and I have to allow NFS inbound traffic to access this elastic file system from EC2 instance. Now next, here is a policy options. It has 3 policies: prevent root access by default, enforce read-only access by default, and enforce intransit encryption for our clients. Don't need any policy here. I'm going to uncheck all these, and next, and go down and create. Now system is creating our file system. It is done, and I click this one, and these are all details where you can check different monitoring, tags, file system policy, access points, network. And now you need to attach this elastic file system with EC2 instance, and I am going to do this. I show you one thing. Click on attach, and here you have 2 options to mount this elastic file system with your EC2 instance. The first one is mount via DNS, the other one is mount via IP, and I'm going to, in this demo purpose, I'm going to show you mount via DNS. I have provisioned an Ubuntu EC2 instance, and before going further, I show you one thing. I go to security and check this security group, and I have opened this NFS port to work with elastic file system. And now I show you one thing. I go back to EFS dashboard, and here in our provisioned elastic file system, it also has default security group, and I need to open NFS port from our EC2 instance to connect this with our EC2 instance. To do this, come back here and click on security groups. This one is our security group for EFS, added inbound rule, and here it's up to you if you want to allow all traffic, or you can also attach both EFS and EC2 instance to the same security group, and you don't have to open any NFS file in this case. Let me see this one, and yeah, This is done. Now I am going to connect to our EC2 instance via a SSH client. Let me show you how we can do this. Go here and here and here and copy this one. Come back here and now yes. Now I have connected to my Ubuntu instance. I move this a little bit up. And now I need to install NFS Client on this EC2 instance, and Linux have more than 10 distributions, and each distribution have its own way to install NFS agent. So I am going to include one GitHub link in my video description, so you can go there and check this link how to install NFS agent on your selected Ubuntu distribution. And I am going to use this one because I am using Ubuntu. It's updated. Let me clear this. Run this. This is done. Git clone GitHub repository is done. Clear. CD to this directory. Let me show you. Run this. Is done. Let me clear this. This is done. Clear. And now I'm going to create a new mount target. To do this, sudo mk directory new target, and now I check, and this is our new mount target. And to mount our EFS file system with this one, I go to EFS and click on file systems, this one, and make sure file system state is available, and this is also available. Now I click on attach, mount via DNS, and copy this second line and come back in terminal and change this to our target name, new target. And this is, now I have mounted this EFS with our new target, mount target, and now we have fully working Amazon Elastic file system. This marks the end of this video, and please remember to subscribe my channel, and remember to share and like this video, and let me know if you have any question in comments section. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye.